Hi there folks, we're Travel with Johnny and Will and we're currently on board Marella Discovery 2 and we've been on board for nearly a week now and we want to show you around our cabin, which is a deluxe balcony cabin located in deck 7 and it is cabin 7520.
So our cabin 7520 is located very close to the lifts, and it is one of the cabins that have recently been refurbished as part of the dry dock works that were just completed 2 weeks ago. So let's have a look around.
So folks, now that you've seen a look around the cabin, please note that most of that footage was taken on day 1 before we decided to wreck the place. So we're just going to jump in and share with you what we felt the pros and cons were about this cabin.
So firstly, we feel that the cabin is a great space. There's a lot of space, especially at this end of the cabin because there's no desk or anything in front of the sofa. So that's made it feel more spacious. Second thing is the bed, very firm. That's the way we like it.
Yeah.
We have been sleeping really well. We haven't had any like sore backs or anything from like too soft of a mattress. So beds for us have been super comfortable.
There is a sofa, obviously, that we're sitting on now. It's only a little 2-seater sofa, but it's really comfortable.
Very soft.
My assumption is that this possibly turns into a bed for a third person. I don't know. We haven't tried to take it apart. But yeah, it's quite soft. And like we've just, you know, enjoyed sort of chilling out here at times.
In terms of storage, there is a lots and lots of little nooks and crannies to hide away all your stuff. There's like drawers on either side of the bed, above the desk. There's little cupboards that open. The hospitality tray, there's a whole area there, and the phone's taken away off the bedside. It's away. It's not cluttering up your bedside. And also then in terms of the storage for your clothes, there seems to be a sufficient amount of everything, and it's satisfied us for a week.
Yeah, so like 3 wardrobes and a few drawers as well, so more than ample for the 2 of us. And obviously if this was a 3-berth cabin, there's still plenty of room for another person's clothes.
Definitely.
Yeah. It is just about being smart as to where you're putting stuff. We're sort of quite pernickety when it comes to stuff we're wearing during the day, stuff we're wearing at night, and where everything goes. But we haven't had any difficulties.
So there's a lot of hanging space, which is ideal for us because we hang up every t-shirt and every shirt that we're going to wear that day or night, and it's just been great for us.
Yeah, just as well as the storage, we also found that like underneath the beds, there's plenty of space for you to put your suitcases. Our suitcases are quite deep, and normally in certain cruise ships we would have to open them out
to make
them fit.
Yeah.
But that isn't the case here. So there's plenty of space underneath the beds to store your suitcases away. It also means then they're not lagging about the cabin.
Yeah, or they're taking up space in the wardrobe.
In the wardrobe, yeah.
So something that slightly surprised us, considering this is an ex-Royal Caribbean ship, is that the only sockets in this cabin that are accessible to me and you are UK sockets. So there's 2 in the room. One is at the desk and one is at the hospitality tray, and it's being used for the kettle. In addition to that, they have added in USB sockets. So there's a regular USB, which is a USB-A, and a single USB-C at each side of the bed. And then there is a USB-A and a USB-C at the desk, which is great because we all have things we need to charge, and the more of those ports we have, the better.
Yeah, 100%. The other thing just to mention is about the air conditioning. We had read sort of on Facebook groups and things like that people were saying that the air conditioning wasn't working when they were on board, and the room was quite stuffy and things like that. We obviously like quite a chilled room, and we found the air conditioning to be really nice.
It's really good.
Yeah, it has been, because obviously we've been cruising in Spain, so we have had sort of decent enough weather, and if we've come in from being outdoors and we're too warm, it doesn't take long for us to cool down then.
It's been really, really good.
Now, unfortunately, we'll have to chat about the things that maybe we didn't like so much about the cabin. Now, don't get us wrong, we've really enjoyed staying here for the week. But there is just a couple of little things that obviously maybe wouldn't be that we find a bit awkward, or maybe a con to us. One is that where the desk is situated, it's sort of quite close to where the bed is. So therefore, if somebody's sitting at the desk, like if one of us is sitting at night, blow drying and straightening our hair and putting on our makeup, then basically the other one would have to, it'd be a tight squeeze to get past, which is strange considering there is a bit of open space over here, which it probably could have been moved to.
Sofa, yeah.
So we're not quite sure why they put it over there. Probably just because it sort of ties in well with the style of the cupboards and things like that.
Yeah, and obviously the sockets and power would already be there probably, and then bring it here or something. But yeah, it's in a high traffic area because it's on the way to the wardrobe, it's on the way to the bathroom, and it's right behind the hospital, or in front of the hospitality tray. So it's like a junction there. Another negative would be the safe is quite small. Like, I would not be able to fit my 13-inch MacBook Air into it. So again, we haven't used it. It would be nice if they provided a bigger safe, but yeah.
Talking of small things, the TV in the room is also quite small. However, again, we haven't really used this. We had it on just looking at the ship direct, where all the ships are.
The ship map.
Yeah, the ship map of where all the different ships from Marella are. We've watched the cruise directors sort of
TV show
thing once, I think. But apart from that, there is a small selection of TV stations.
Yeah, there's like a news station, there's a movie channel, there's obviously the cruise one.
There's actually a list. If you look on your onboard magazine, there is a list of what channels there are. There are ones that they have which have like movies just rolling on them. There is the downside of the TV, apart from its size, is also there's not any kind of movies on demand
Nothing on
facility
demand,
or anything like that. But again, we haven't really been
We
watching.
haven't even had it on.
Yeah.
No.
So folks, that's really all that we sort of have in terms of like major cons about the cabin. And what we want to chat about quickly now is actually the bathroom, because people sometimes think, oh, is the bathroom going to be big enough? And you know, you have people going, is there a shower curtain? Is there no shower curtain? And people start to worry all sorts about bathrooms.
Yeah, so the bathroom is a really good layout. I
Yeah.
think the shower is a large square shape. It's probably one of the biggest showers that we've had in a ship cabin. And the toilet itself is in a great position. It's not like jammed between other things. And then the sink beside the toilet. The storage is a bit of a funny one. It's not around the sink. It's behind the sink and like a little tall boy. Again, it's still there, so it's great. But I know some people like to lay out their stuff and potions in front of the sink. But yeah, it's really worked for us.
The shower itself, there's no shower curtain. It's a glass
Yeah.
enclosure, as you can see. And the power of the shower has been great.
Yeah, it's been really good.
And actually, it's dead easy sort of to operate. You know, it's quite easy to sort of turn on and adjust the temperature, things like that. So I'm sort of more thinking for people maybe with arthritis and that in their hands. You know, I can't see you struggling very
Yeah,
much.
it's easy to operate.
Yeah.
So one negative about the bathroom is that it does have a shaver socket, but it doesn't fit our standard UK shaver plugs. So we bring one of these along and it just converts a 3-pin UK into a UK shaver socket. And that's what we'd recommend. We have had this problem in other ships, and it's a problem on this ship.
Another thing just with the bathroom to finish off is obviously in terms of products in the bathroom, there is obviously beside the sink you'll be given little bars of soap, and then there is like an all-in-one kind of shower, body, hair kind of wash thing in the shower itself. So if you want, if you're picky about your shower gels and
products,
shampoos,
yeah.
bring your own with you. But obviously we don't, because they weigh a lot in your luggage.
Yeah.
So we just use what's there for the sake of a week.
Yeah. So that is our tour and review of our newly refurbished Deluxe Balcony Cabin on board Marella Discovery 2. If you've liked this video, please give us a thumbs up down below and click the subscribe button. It's free, and then ring the bell as well so you don't miss out on our next video upload. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.
Bye.